Rip City, Portland, Oregon, the site for the Rockets. Able to launch from deep and rise to great heights, Jalen Green has every dimension of an elite scorer, and they'll need him as they fill up the Moda Center. Rockets, Blazers, up next. We're back in a moment. Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, Brian, the Blazers have had some bold moves to create flexibility and go younger. Anthony Simons said, "We've been very resilient, and we're sticking with it. All tied together, feeding off of each other, playing free, playing loose, playing hard. And that's all we need." Guys, back to you.
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thanks a lot. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Trailblazers, Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thybulle in at the 3 slot. Simons against Green. For 3, here's Lillard. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And this is where Lillard is most dangerous. He's going to look to shoot a lot of threes.
Outside, Green. Martin against Thybulle. Martin, the pass to Smith. Six on the shot clock.
Three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
One shot. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about NBA that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at a young age.
On the wing, Simons. Knocked away. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Thybulle against Martin. To the right side. Now here's Şengün. Defense is right there. Porter's shot is off. Here's Lillard. And the layup falls. Lillard's got 5 points.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Martin up top. Back to Green. Pass to Porter. Pulls it from the top of the key. Nice jump shot.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Thybulle on the wing. He's guarded by Martin. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Porter. Martin inside, defended by Lillard. Second chance shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested. Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Nurkic attacking. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
It's a big body there with Nurkic coming through. He knows he's got size on most guys he's going to play against.
Now here's Martin. Pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. Smith with it. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
So it's the Rockets now. After the basket by Portland. Green for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Lillard with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Pass to Simons. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Porter, the pass to Martin. Second chance effort, and Şengün gets it to go.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Little comes in for Grant. Reddish is checked in for Thibault. And it's Sharp in for Simons. And it's Lillard penetrating.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Oh, big-time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that take. I could watch moves like that all day.
1:46 left in the first quarter here. Got a hand on it. Here's Little. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing, that's what it's all about.
Out of bounds, it'll be Portland's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Sharp. Lillard outside. The 3 is up. Not going to go that time. And Houston will come the other way. And 1:01 left in the first. Christopher. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The Rockets trail. Outside, Green. Pass to Garuba. Outside Tate. A shot from the high post. And it's Little with a rebound.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Lillard left side. Offensive rebound. with the second effort, and the layup is good. Little's got 6.
You got to appreciate Nasir Little because this is the stuff he does. Gets in and is aggressive on the offensive glass.
Here's Green. It's deflected. Lillard outside. From deep. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Trailblazers out in front, up by 11. And we'll be back right after this.
Rockets, 12. Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Boy, the Trailblazers have been rolling along, haven't they?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Tate and Smith at the forward spots. Josh Christopher is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, PA, rather than a shooter because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
Here's Porter following the bucket by the Blazers. Tate's shot is off. Here's Lillard. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Lillard's gotten 4 this quarter.
And this team relies on that kind of production coming at the hands of Damian Lillard.
Porter against Lillard. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Porter's gotten 3 of his 5 to go tonight. Lillard passes to Graham. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And again, Damian Lillard for 3. Lillard's got 19 points.
Name a place where Damian Lillard can't score. I guarantee you it's not the corner.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Now here's Tate. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock is at 3. Here's Smith. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Here's Lillard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, the success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Nurkic is checked in for Reddish. Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. He's off on the second.
There's so many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
Pass to Christopher. Over to the left wing. It's Martin on the wing. Here's Christopher. He's covered by Simons. Lets it go. Off the left rim and out.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
He takes it in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
Timeout called. Houston looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, BA. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Thibault's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Şengün. Simons against Porter. Martin to pass to Smith. Here's Kaminsky. Over Nurkic, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
It's just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Martin. Porter finds Kaminsky. Here's Christopher, covered by Thibault. It's stolen by Thibault. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Grant. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Pass to Watford. Back to Grant. And here's Thibault. Now Nurkic. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 16-4 run. Pass to Watford. Outside Thibault. Here's Watford. Outside Thibault. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Houston calls timeout. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Little's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Grant.
Show some love, fans.
Outside Porter. Pass to Martin. That's tipped. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. On up the court. Little's shot is good. Little's got 8.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Now here's Martin. Right side Porter. Martin outside. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up top.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Porter against Simons. Outside Porter, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. Tate's checked in for Martin.
Down the floor for the Rockets, Jay Sean Tate.
Here's Little. Give him 8. Thibault finds Nurkic. Here's Little. Three-pointer Sharp. Another shot. Simons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game.
And I love Simons' balance on that play right there. Stayed in control and stayed tight.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Applause for your Trailblazers Youth Dance Team.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 20 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the fits and he need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Fans, your Trailblazers youth.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's Smith. On the wing, Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Count it. Good.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Porter's got 8. And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Lillard passes to Thibault. Back to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard rising up and jamming that one through. You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Porter's shot is off. Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Nurkic attacking, and Nurkic throws it down.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about 2 guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Simons finds Nurkic. A clear look for Green. They get it back. Here's Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal
It goes
foul.
on Jeremy Grant.
First team foul. At the line.
The first one falls.
Look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and of course shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Reddish comes in for Thibault. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Christopher's checked in. Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
Yeah, I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
So it's the Rockets now. The Blazers making their last shot.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Green.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And another miss by Houston.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
The Rockets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Martin. Back to Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Oh, you look at Jalen Green.
Second
All the
team
tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Watford's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Simons. And both free throws good for Green. The Trailblazers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Out to Lillard. This one for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Green, the pass to Şengün. Reddish covering. Green up top. He's got 5. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they've decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Little's checked in for Portland. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Garuba's checked in for Şengün. And both free throws good for Green. Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you give full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster. And we'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
It's Christopher on the wing. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Garuba. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Sharp. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
To the left side wing. Here's Christopher. Into the lane. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside, Green. That 3's off the mark. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Christopher. To the wing, right side. And a miss there on the triple. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. For 3, here's Lillard. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lillard's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, he can create his own shot. He can spot up off the ball. Lillard can torch your defense any which way.
Lillard against Green. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Fourth team
Free
foul.
throw good, Green. So both teams changing it up here.
Jalen Green at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Green. And here's Lillard. Here he goes. 2 on the clock. Banked it in off the glass. Lillard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And what a burst from Damian Lillard that time, just seeing that gap and getting ahead of the defense.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Portland Trailblazers. He's been an offensive force now with over 30 points after the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Portland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Boban Marjanovic, Jae'Sean Tate out there with Washington, and it's Knicks in at the 2 spot. Now here's Nurkic, outside Reddish. Here's Little. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And you see a little finishing through that bump.
Pass to Knicks. Back to Washington. Here's the floater. It doesn't go for him. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Johnson with a bucket.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Garuba. Marjanovic. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Johnson passes to Thibault. It's Little on the wing. Oh, there's the alley. Now here's Washington. Tate inside. Reddish covering. Garuba, no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Knox comes in for Little. Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Rockets. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Knox. Rockets with a rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Washington. And the basket is good. Washington's got his first 2 points of the night.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Well, that's a sweet pass, and Knox up there to do damage.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Tate. Pass to Marjanovic. Washington with the ball. Back to Marjanovic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tate. Deflected. Here's Knox. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Here's Eubanks. Reddish with it. Back to Eubanks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Frank Kaminsky picks one up here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Washington passes to Tatum. Here's Knicks. The 3 is up. Damian Lillard with the rebound. And the dunk by Lillard.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
And so it's Houston with it. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Marjanovic. Kaminsky against Grant. Fades away. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Eubanks, he's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. All right, the Rockets making a switch here.
Rocket substitution.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Washington. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Driving to the basket, and the dunk by Lillard.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Pass to Nix. Tries to snap the cold streak. Hey, great D that time from Grant. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Washington with the ball. Picked up by Grant. Pass to Nix. Kaminsky against Grant. And Kaminsky gets it to go.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Lillard outside. 3-pointer. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Damian Lillard.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Got a piece of it. Kaminsky outside. Hey, great D that time from Grant. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up. Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Pass to Kaminsky. Wide open look. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Portland. Washington against Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Marjanovic. Soft touch off the glass.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Damian, I mean, the stat line was just outstanding for you tonight. You had it going early. How were you able to be so effective?
I mean, like you said, I came out to start the game and I was aggressive. Looking for opportunities, getting downhill, getting to the free throw line. And I think once I came out aggressive like that, they just started to react. And, I just let the defense make the plays for me. I see that weak side come in, I was making the plays. And I was just trying to keep them off balance. Once I saw the ball going in and I had a good rhythm to the game, if they help, make the right play. If they don't, be aggressive and go score. And it worked for me all night long.
Thanks so much, Dame.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And we'll see you next time.